Hello everyone, welcome to this channel. I am Lilly and today we are going to talk about how to calculate the cultivated food needs for your tribe. In the Neolithic timeline, we will sooner or later get the option to build farms for cultivating our own food. This means we can basically grow food by demand. In order to get the amounts of food we need to keep tribe alive and happy, we should calculate how many farms we need for our tribe. This tribe has 250 plus members. This means we will need a maximum of 200 units of food and a minimum of 180 units of food per meal. Let's first go over the yield per cell in each difficulty. Beginners is approximately 0.8 to 0.9 per cell. This means a maxed out farm of 210 cells will grant a minimum of 210 times 0.8 168 raw units of food. Expert is approximately 0.6 to 0.7 per cell, which is a minimum of 126 per maxed out farm. Hardcore is approximately 0.3 to 0.4, which is a minimum of 63 per maxed out farm. The average yield for beginners is 178.5, expert is 136.5, while hardcore is 75.5. Beginners and expert has such a high yield that they can often manage to feed tribe on farms alone, while in hardcore, farms can mostly manage to produce enough food to cover as much as 75 to 85% of the tribe's nutritional needs in a tribe of 250 plus. In such a large tribe in the hardcore difficulty, you will need to subsidize whatever you're lacking from cultivated food via wild produce such as plant foods, fish and meat. The highest outcome from any farm will be wheat, where 4 sheaves of wheat will, after further processing, grant 10 bread. 1 bread will feed between 1.3 and 1.5 tribe members due to its high calorie content. So 4 sheaves of wheat will feed around 13 to 15 members. However, if you allow tribe to eat the grains, you will lose this outcome and instead get only a maximum of 1.1 member fed by approximately 1 unit of grains. And as a bonus, you will also get unhappy members as they do not like to eat any of the grain types. In hardcore, this can mean people will leave the tribe as disliked food can give up to plus 20 unrest. The second highest yield is shared between the peas and the beets, where each unit will feed approximately 1 to 1.3 members of the tribe. Flax should not be used for anything else than plant fiber and or livestock feed. The nutritional value is same as wheat grain and just as unpopular. The smart move is to wait with wheat farms till you either need straw for housing and livestock or till you have mills and ovens to bake bread. Same goes for flax. Wait till you have livestock you can feed the surplus grains to, and or if you need additional plant fiber. We have a minimum of 180 units of food needed per meal in this tribe. On slow, we have 3 sleeps per month, meaning 6 meals we need to cover. So 180 times 2 meals times 3 sleeps times 12 months. This equals to 13,000 units of food the tribe needs per year. To cover approximately 75% of the nutritional needs for this tribe per year, we will need farms to produce approximately 9,000 units of food. This means we will need around 4,000 units covered by wild produce. Let's calculate how many farms we need to produce approximately 75% of the food annual income. Each wheat farm on hardcore grants an average of 75 wheat sheaves per maxed out farm of 210 cells. So 75 times amount of maxed out farms divided by 4 will equal 1 flour. We then multiply this with 10 to get the amount of bread 4 sheaves will grant. We basically need 36 wheat farms to get 6,750 bread. We will then need 28 peas and beet farms to get the remaining 2,100 raw food. Total 6,750 plus 2,100 is 8,850. So we need the maximum allowed farms in any difficulty to keep a tribe of 250 people alive, even with 25+% of wild produce. This means the soft cap has been well reached, and if we continue to spend more than 25% of the wild produce for several years, we will soon start to feel the diminishing effect on wild produce, and we will start to go into less and less amounts of wild produce coming into camp. This means we need to go down on population. So I recommend that you stay between 180 and 200 people in any hardcore difficulty for long-term tribes in a Neolithic setting. In order to also at some point make flax farms, you will need to replace some of your other food farms. To plant 64 farms, you will need 4 farmers per farm. This means you will need a total of 256 members who will spend their entire time on the farms. This means while the farms need work, nothing else will be done in tribes, so make sure that you do all the repairs, all the material gathering, while the farms are dormant or growing. To get the minimum required food needs in your tribe per meal, you take the total amount of population minus the second highest age category in your tribe.